Hello, so here we've got the area of a triangle part 3 and we are still continuing to use the formula on the front of our formula sheet labelled area of a triangle. And that is area equals a half times AB times sine C. A and B are both lengths and C is an angle. So question 1, calculate the length of x. Now x is this line here. So we need to calculate the length of this one here. Easy peasy. First thing we're going to do is we're going to write out the formula. So area equals a half AB sine C. Now we've been given the area. The area is 34.9. That 34.9, if my pen decides to work, apologies, is going to go into the A, because A stands for area and we know the area. So that's going to be 34.9 equals a half times, now A, if we like, is this x. So we could call it x times B, which is the other length, 27. Okay, so this 27 is my B and I've popped it in there. And we're going to times by sine the angle, which is 15. Now remember, when you are doing this, the angle has to be trapped by a length on each side. And it is, so it is the correct angle we are using. Okay. We've got 34.9 equals a half times x times 27 times sine 15, and we want to find out what x is. That is what we are trying to find out. I am going to type into my calculator the half times 27 times sine 15. Okay, and I'm just going to write this at the side. Okay, so in my calculator I'm going to do a half. All my pens are not working today. There we go. I'm just going to type this into my calculator. 0.5 times 27 times sine 15. Okay, and we've got 3.494 dot dot dot, and we'll make that 3.5. That's one decimal place. That's just down the bottom here. So that 3.5 that is there is going to replace the half, the 27 and the sine 15. 34.9 equals 3.5 times x. Okay, because a half times 27 times sine 15 we found to be this 3.5, so I've replaced them there with that 3.5. I want x by itself, but I've got x times 3.5. How do I undo a times? I divide. So I'm going to divide each side by 3.5. So we've got 34.9 divided by 3.5 gives us 9.971 dot 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 equals x. So we've got x, and we'll do it to, I was going to say one decimal place, but that's going to bring me to 10, but that's fine. So x equals one decimal place, it's just going to be 10 centimetres. Alright, we'll do another one because it is quite bitty. So calculate the length of y. Now my angle is trapped by the length, so we're good. And I've got my area. So area equals a half AB sine C. My area is 30. So where the A is, I'm popping my 30 in. Then I've got a half times my y is going to be, sorry, my A is going to be the y, times b, well the other length is 25, times sine angle, and my angle is 20. I'm now going to calculate, using the calculator, what these values are. So I've got a half times 25 times sine 20. And you do not need to write this, by the way, you do not need to write it, taking it to the side, okay? But I am just to show you what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so that is what I'm typing in the calculator. And I've typed it in incorrectly. There we go. Calculator gives me 4.275 ... And if I do that to one decimal place, I get 4.3. So that 4.3 replaces these times, these half, 25 and sine 20, these yellow numbers if you like. So 30 equals 4.3 times y. And then we're going to divide. Divide by 4.3, divide by 4.3. Why are we dividing? Because we've got y times 4.3, and to undo the times, we divide. So y equals 30 divided by 4.3, 6.9767 ... One decimal place just becomes 7.0 centimetres. Meaning this length here is 7 centimetres, and this length here we can see is 25.